Hello, beautiful person. Greetings from humid Winnipeg. Holy, it's not hot yet, but I think there's going to be thunderstorms today. That will bring some relief. Anyway, hello, my name is Sadasa Vitar. I am a life coach and a wellness advocate, and I help you make your self-care easy and convenient. And today I'm going to answer a question that I got from my friend who said, she was so sweet. First of all, she said, "Do you take topic suggestions?" Yes, I take topic suggestions. I don't promise to follow the suggestion, but if you have any topic suggestions, please send them to me. I would love to learn what you want to hear about instead of me just talking about whatever I feel like. I would love to know what you want to hear about so that I can serve you better. And then she said, and I'm quoting from memory, but I'm pretty sure this is word for word what she said. She said, "How to set boundaries with those who have none without hurting their feelings." So I went back to her and inquired that the person in question was not, a child or special needs or something like that. And she said no. So I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. Because if you're dealing with someone who is not fully, capable of understanding human interactions, that's a whole different story. And you would probably be better off talking to an actual expert. But if you're dealing with someone who is at least nominally a fully functioning adult, then here's what I say. Your feelings, or their feelings, their feelings are not your responsibility. Let's start with that. And I know that's kind of hard to hear, especially if you are the mom and the woman who holds it all together and the beater of the tom-tom for the family. And I don't even know if this person is a family member or not. I didn't inquire into that much detail because I wanted to talk more in general. I appreciate my friend for giving me this topic, but I don't even know the situation she's talking about. I deliberately didn't ask because I wanted to make it more general. And I wanted to talk about the fact that it kind of connects back to what I've been talking about earlier this week about control and our inability to control other people and vice versa. There is absolutely no reason on God's green earth. My goodness, this is a busy corner. Cyclists and cars and lions and tigers. Oh my. No lions and tigers, thankfully. But anyway, traffic is cleared. Off we go. So you not only can you not control other people, and it's a complete waste of your energy, emotional and otherwise, to try, you also do not need, and you are under no obligation whatsoever. I hereby completely absolve you of any imagined obligation to let other people control you. So the thing is that you want to not be mean, okay? That is the extent of your obligation in terms of other people's feelings, okay? Don't be deliberately nasty. Don't say things that you know are going to be hurtful to them. So your obligation stops at being a good person yourself and not being deliberately hurtful and mean to other people. That is, being deliberately cruel and mean to other people is, and I'm not talking about my friend here, I've never known her to do that, but just generally, people who are deliberately mean and hurtful to other people are acting out some pain of their own. And they say hurt people hurt people. So that is a whole different video, I think. But if you feel that somebody is encroaching on your boundaries, the reason they are encroaching on your boundaries is because you allowed them to. I know that's not fun to hear, and what you really want is some magic formula that will make them understand and stay away without you having to be uncomfortable. But here's the thing. You have to set those boundaries yourself. Nobody's going to set them for you. And you cannot And as I said, as long as you are sure in your own mind from your knowledge of this person that you are not being deliberately hurtful, although they may try to make you feel like it, you know, they may try very hard to manipulate you into feeling guilty about your own self-care. But here's the thing, if you know in your own mind that your intention was to be kind, but firm, but your intention was to be kind, and you're not trying to make them feel bad, and you're not trying to be deliberately or gratuitously nasty to them, you are absolutely 100% okay in saying, no, this is not a good time. No, I would like you to call before you show up. I don't even know. As I said, I don't know what the boundary violation here is. But whatever the boundary violation is, maybe it's, this is my time that I have devoted to something that's important to me, even if that's something that's important to you is nothing more than a cup of tea and a good book. That's your decision. It's your time. Again, I checked that the person is not special needs, or I didn't actually ask whether they were a child, but I'm imagining she's not talking about a child. The point is that unless the person is literally dependent on you for care, in which case you do obviously have an obligation to be attending to their needs, unless a person is literally dependent on you for care and is going to actually suffer, not just be annoyed or upset or whatever, if you're not available when they want you. I'm assuming here that we're talking about time boundaries, and maybe space boundaries, and maybe even just emotional boundaries. You can say, if somebody's trying to talk with you about something you don't want to talk about, you can say, I'm sorry, I'm not comfortable talking about that. And it doesn't matter. Oh, hi, Amy. Oh, you're an expert on this as a rabbi. You know about not only setting your own boundaries, but teaching other people to set boundaries. But if, where was I? But the point is that you are absolutely 100% allowed, permitted, completely free to say, no, I can't talk to you right now. No, you can't come to my house right now. No, you can't come into my room right now. No, we can't have this discussion right now. And here's the thing. Thanks, Amy. And here's the thing. You said, or my friend said, without hurting their feelings. And I'm just going to repeat that if they are not a child and not someone with special needs on either end of the life spectrum, you are not responsible for their feelings. They are. And as long as you know for yourself that you have not had any cruel intention, and you check with yourself, because sometimes we get mad at people and we want to say hurtful things, but as long as you've checked with yourself, good, as long as you have checked with yourself that you are truly acting out of self-care and not because you're mad at them, because, I mean, it's okay to get mad at them, but, I mean, these are separate things. As long as you're acting out of, this is a boundary, and here and no further, and it's okay. It's okay for them to get mad at you. It's okay for them to declare that you hurt their feelings, poor babies. If they are adults, they are responsible for their own feelings, and maybe they need help. Maybe you need to refer them to a therapist or a life coach or somebody else who's willing to take their crap. But you do not have to. So, my friend, I hope this was helpful for you. It may or may not have been what you had in mind. But, yeah, I would love feedback on this. And anyone watching this, if you found it helpful and you think somebody else would find this helpful, please feel free to share, to pass it on to people who need it, because you know what, there's a lot of people in this world, especially women, who allow other people's needs to take over their own lives. And to some extent, yes, we are nurturers, we are givers, and helping other people is the best feeling in the world. Look at what I'm doing right now. Hopefully this is helpful. But you cannot allow other people to take over your life. to manipulate you, to guilt you, to destroy your boundaries. In fact, if anything, you're doing them a favor by setting these clear boundaries and modeling what it's like to be a healthy person who does not allow incursion in their boundaries, or indeed does incursions into other people's boundaries. If you set boundaries and you keep them from both sides, you are doing your friends and family a huge favor by modeling what this should look like. So there you go. You have all the permission to say no. And again, their feelings are their responsibility, not yours. So I made me think, okay, I think that's probably it. And if you like this sort of thing, I have a mailing list which goes out once a week with one email, which is about mindset stuff. I know I sometimes talk here about other things, health and nutrition and sleep and water and all those things. I don't talk about that in this email. This email is purely about mindset. So if you would like that, then just drop me a message and I will be happy to add you to the mailing list. And if not, totally cool. So have a great day. Remember, I love you. Shabbat Shalom to everyone who celebrates. Have a great weekend to everyone else. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.